Hello everybody, this is Commander Strain and welcome back to Armoured Warfare. Got another replay for you today from the 0.19 Russian public test server, and we're playing the new vehicle that's on the Zhangfen line, the OT-65A, which is a Czechoslovakian vehicle, the first Czechoslovakian actually in the game, which is lovely to see. It's a light armoured vehicle. It's armed with an 82mm recordless rifle. And it's an interesting weapon, as you'll see later on when we start firing. Okay, so we're just moving. It's a wheeled vehicle, so just having a look and feeling how the mobility is. Just pushing up there, and yeah, it's not bad. The wheeled vehicles have definitely, well in this case, they're not suffering as much as they do on the 0.18 server with how uncontrollable they are. This one seems to handle fairly well. So we're pushing along the A line ourselves. We've got a bit of support, some PT-76s, a Type 62, and we've got some M41 Walker Bulldogs heading south. So a fairly good distribution of vehicles across the map, considering it's a 12 versus 12, and this is, of course, the roughneck map. And we're pushing down. We're going to try and get all the way across if we can. Yeah, maybe up to the B9 corner, that little ridge line. There you go. You can see it just there. And we've not been spotted and not spotted anything else. So we're able to get here fairly successfully. Type 62 is with us, well, a little bit behind us, but getting close. And now we're just poking up and seeing what we can see. As we push up there, here we are as a Walker Bulldog. Aiming, lovely shot, 389 damage. He pulls down into the dip. We get spotted and back up. Now our Type 62, who's far better armoured than we are, now pulls up. He's thinking about what's coming. We haven't spotted anything else down there. So we're just, again, going to try and poke, see what we can see. Now the gun depression on this vehicle is not fantastic. Our Type 62 heads over, exchange shots with the Walker Bulldog, and this is where we decide to go for it. Gun depression almost kills us. We take shots from the scimitar, or we take a shot from the M41 Walker Bulldog. We get another shot into him, and our Type 62 gets the first kill of the game. But we've done a little bit of damage to him, and you know, we've done more damage than we've actually received. So yeah, semi-good trade. We're still alive, still able to spot. So we're now going to push along this ridgeline just to try and to spot any other vehicles. We know there's some more stuff down there, and there we go. Look at that, an Object 430 ice, side shots onto him, and look at the velocity and the trajectory that shell actually took. So very much of a low velocity heat gun. Shell for distance work seems to fire over the top. We take another shot into the Object 430. Some smoke gets popped, and now we're just trying to push up, see what else we can get. We see other vehicles up there, just looking down. Our team's doing really, really well at the moment. Tank up, and we see one of the Type 92A cabs. Shot into him, 390 damage. Pop some smoke. We bounce a return shell from him. Our team's now pushing, and this is a case of now 3-4 on 1. Definitely time to finish this guy off. Everyone's going in for that final kill. Risky shot hanging up here from me. We get the kill there, and that's our first kill, taking out the T-92. So now we're pushing up. We saw the enemy team capping our map, so I'm now looking at actually heading back to defend the cap circle. They've pushed some vehicles up into our M41, our PT-76. They're capping. We've got a good tank advantage. This side doesn't need me, so we decide to push over. Here we go, 10-5. So we've got a nice 5-tank lead at this point. Just poking here, waiting for some spots from the other teammates, and continue to push across the water. Now mobility in the water, like most vehicles, is not fantastic, but uphill not too bad. And there we go, shot on the LAV 150, and again that high trajectory. We pop some smoke after putting the shot into him, and back up down the hill. Again, push up almost straight away because there's still vehicles in the cap. Now we're going to win this game. You're pretty much certain of that at this time with a 10-4 lead. But, you know, it's time to get some more damage, which will help us get some more reputation and help us grind up those trees. So we're just going to push across. Now we're aiming just over here. LAV 150 again. And we take a snapshot, and we miss the snapshot. Fortunately, it's not going to cost us. Looks like our scimitar, I think he's gone round. Yeah, our scimitar executes the LAV 150. Now we see a T55 over there. So we get spotted, we pop a shell, he fires at us. Our shell loops over the top and still manages to hit his lower plate. Lovely shell into him. 9-2 lead now. It's whether we can get any more damage in. We fire, miss, he gets taken out. There's one vehicle left. We've done 2,620 damage, and that is it, and game over. OT-65A, guys. Interesting, fun vehicle. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. I did 2,620 damage, 1 kill. I got 4 assists and 372 spotting damage. I earned in this game 1,242 base reputation. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the battlefield.